about to go smoke a bowl real fast. Come back. What the hell? Alright, fucker. Hey. Come on, man. Let's go. Need this win. 2 wins.
So Baltimore wins the tip. Pass to Silence. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. And here's the break.
Come on, Nick.
Van Exel no good.
$250K, man. I don't give a shit, but that's what's on the line.
To the wing right side. Here's Leitner. Baltimore moving that ball around. Cunningham's shot is off. Pass to Dawkins. And here's Duncan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hudson. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's McGrady. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. Here's Silas. Launches a three. And the three ball is good.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
There's no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And a missed layup.
Well, a lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the
Right
basketball.
there.
Cunningham. And Dawkins pulls it down. Top of the key, Duncan.
Foul?
Misses from close range.
And that was almost a block. Still,
Guess we're not calling those, huh, Rap?
to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The shot by Dawkins is no good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Leitner. Out to the wing. Pass to Griffith. Tries again. And it's denied. To the middle. Here's
Come on,
Dawkins.
baby.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You bum ass.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
And a new group getting ready for Baltimore. And he's good on the second. Here's Nash.
Nah, come on.
It's rebounded by New York.
Let's go. Oh my God.
Stolen by DeBusschere. Here's
Damn,
Leitner.
bro.
Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
For New York, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And McGrady drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Leitner. Out to Carter. Nash outside. Here's DeBusschere.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan. They are coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
This one for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Carter drives in. Nash outside.
Let's go. Clock out.
Misses the 3.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Are you
Here's
serious,
Cunningham.
though?
Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Baltimore trails by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Baltimore shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Oh my God.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target.
Blakey.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
On the high
Oh, good
post.
shot, man.
Bridgman shot's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever
You
he's
lying,
facing.
Spree.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Imagine.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. New York leads by just 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Pass to the Bush. And here's Nash. Muras on the rebound. Griffin with it. 18 feet out.
You bum
No
ass
good.
nigga,
That's
bro.
miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've
Nick.
seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1-3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. And replay through the first minute here in the second. Picked him clean. Anderson outside. Pass to Griffin. Shot from 12. Count
Oh,
it.
man.
His second make in 4 attempts.
Wow.
Ah, well played. Griffin with the right read. He turned that mid-range jumper into a strength.
Here's Hudson. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Good shit.
That one good for 2. Leitner's got his second basket.
And just a
Come on,
step
Kyrie, do
ahead
something.
of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Irving from long range.
Damn.
It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And it's 3 well missing. Baltimore trails by 4. Here's Hudson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore.
A career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever. It was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
Fuck. Jesus.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
They felt he
Oh
had
my
the
God,
capability.
bro.
Yeah, you could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league.
On defense, Baltimore, 4-point game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation.
That
He went
doesn't
over
make
and back.
sense. All right.
Here's Silas. And stolen by Irving. Here's Sprewell.
Are you serious, bro? Yeah, that's 2 in a row, dog. You miss another one, you gotta
He's off
come
the
out.
back rim, no good.
That's facts.
Pass to Silas.
Your bum ass gonna have to come out and miss another one.
Here is Cunningham, defended by Anderson.
Oh, he
And
missed it?
Whitner missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests.
Oh my God,
That's
you
just
too?
enough.
All right, so we all bum into there. Okay.
Right side Irving. 5 to shoot. And that one drops. And New York leads by 6.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Damn, yo, you supposed to dunk it, you bum
Free
ass.
throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Silas. Good D by Irving.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one, tricked you into it.
Griffin with the steal. Here's Anderson, and he finishes nicely.
Let's go, man.
Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Give me that.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this
Oh,
one
it's a
away.
wrap, boy. I'm about to put
Just
you in a
1
blender.
second between the
I'm
shot
about to
clock
put
and
you
game
in a
clock.
blender.
Irving drives in. Pass to Murazan. 4 on the clock. Irving with a clean look. And again, it's New York.
Such a remarkable scorer. Kyrie has such a
Over,
trigger
dog.
that he has no chance there.
And so it's New York, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been terrific. And
About to put this dude in a blender.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. New York
Let's
leading
go, Kyrie.
by 14.
Oh,
And he
Too
sinks
easy,
that
bruh.
one in the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New York. Here's
give me
Silas.
that.
Tipped.
And that's the big reason why Murazan's out there, to change as many shots as he can. And with that frame and those long arms, he's not an easy man to contend with.
Baltimore with the ball.
Oh, good
Here's
shot,
Cunningham.
man.
Good on the triple. Cunningham's got his first bucket of the
Go,
game.
Nick.
He's on the board for 3.
Oh, all the way to the hole?
Punish him
Oh my
if you leave
God.
him Open. He's more than willing to take the
How
open
tall are
three
you?
when he's got it.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
No, get out of here. That's not a green.
Green calls his own number and then
That's
sends it
anything
home.
but a green, bro.
And Hudson, I mean, this is a guy who scored 30 points in a college game with a broken hand. That's why they call him Sweet Luke.
Cunningham inside. That one doesn't drop. And New York the other way now.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Baltimore calls time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Baltimore trails by 15. Over to the wing. Here's Silas. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Are you serious?
And here's the fast break. Here's to Busher. Pass to Griffin. To Busher with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. To Busher can't get the basket. New York leading by 15. Good work there as it goes.
17. 17, Marv.
Griffin's got 9 points.
17, Marv.
They're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
15, Marv.
That bucket in no time at all. And that's now 6 points for Christian Laettner. Allen for 3. The rebound by Silas.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of
Oh,
output they
shit.
need from him.
I'm about to stop
And
playing
there's a
around.
little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Van Exel.
Yo,
And again, it's New York.
it's getting crazy
Check out
here.
the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Here's Laettner. Can't hit that one. And New York will come the other way.
Yo, Nick Van Exel was about to
And
go
with the
off,
success
bro.
they've
Whoa,
had rebounding
chill.
the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Van Exel no good. Baltimore trails by 17. Pass to Griffin.
Chill, bro. It's
14 that
over. It's
time
been
from
over,
Duncan.
bro. Chill.
How about the
chill.
timing?
Just
he
stop.
shows there to
Stop.
challenge
Back up.
that
Back
shot.
up. Just a
Yeah,
little
not
bit.
easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Van Exel. Second chance shot. That's tipped. They recover it. And they're able to recover. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Yeah, it's over, bro.
Van Exel's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And Baltimore calls time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
I need two more. Well, this one and one more, and I'm qualified for the next tournament. Oh man.
Baltimore trails by 19.
Yo.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter.
Imagine.
Here's Bridgman. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Exel's got 10 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
That drive by Carter.
Should have
That
dunked it.
one wide left.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now, here's Van Exel. Count that bucket. He's got 12.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
About 7
What?
seconds
But he was
left
in there
the shot game
too.
clock.
Outta
2 on the
here.
paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Baltimore getting their third free throw shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good. And New York making a change here. Pass to Leitner. Carter outside. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Here's Sprewell
You
from
better.
the arc. Gets it to
You
go
better.
from beyond the arc. Sprewell got his first 3 points of the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort
Oh
of
my
this team
God.
on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And as we conclude, and we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Baltimore on offense. Irving from long range. Bridgman with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
No, he will.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. New York leading by 20. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
Here's Irving. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Carter. Fires, high post. Nice jump shot. Good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's the three. Baltimore with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Cunningham. That one doesn't go. And New York the other way now. Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. 14 feet away. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Pass to Leitner. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Irving drives in. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
A nice shot by Nash.
And you gotta like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D.
Can't do nothing with it.
Spots.
Baltimore making a switch here. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Irving missing. Baltimore trails by 20. Griffin with some nice D. Irving double team. Over Nash. Irving, good.
And you see the
Bruh.
ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
From downtown, the shot will not fall. And Baltimore going the other way now. Pass to Cunningham.
Imagine.
There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Here's Griffith. Cash outside. Again, the miss by Baltimore. New York leading by 22. They get it again. Here's Sprewell. Clock at 6. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
That's crazy.
You gotta like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's Hudson. It's deflected. Takes the 3. Sprewell, that's good.
Hey, how about Sprewell? They're dropping one from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that 3-point.
Trying to end the drought. Pass to Nash. Here's Griffith. From outside, off the mark. Anderson right side. And again, it's New York.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Fuck.
And that one's good.
I hate that turnaround
You
shit.
can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And
Well,
this
it's
team
the
did something
250K,
halftime, going
man.
from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Oh, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Off target. That was a little heat chip.
Oh shit.
So no problem for New York.
Let's go, baby. I said destroyed. Destroyed. He had an opponent's strength bonus? Yeah, right. Not him. That nigga was whack. All my life, I've been grinding all my life here. Legit. Legit. People getting rich. Yeah, it's us. It ain't too much. Ain't too much. I'm about to smoke a bowl real fast. I'll be right back. Hold up. Yeah, I don't got a fucking light. I gotta go outside for a light. Alright, let me get this game out the way. You know what? I might live stream in a sec. I'm gonna get off right now. I'll be right back and shit. Yeah.